Jim, can you take it a minute? I need to answer the phone.
Yeah, of course I can. Of course I can. Right, let's see who we got in. Let's have a look. We got Mia. Big up, Mia. She says, big up to Jimbo, and Kate. Laugh out loud. We got Jula. Says, afternoon, you lovely couple. And to all the chatters, big up. And we've got Leo. He says, Jula, everything good in the hood? Yeah.
Sorry. That was the worst intro ever. I was muted and then my phone rang. So I'm waiting for my car to come back from the dealers because it's been repaired, and they've just rung me to say there'll be an hour. So I will have to go and get the door, but Jim can take over. So big up everyone. Welcome to Wedded Bliss. Big up to my niece I've just seen come in. Hi, Amelia, darling. I hope you're okay. Good to see you as always. Big kisses to you. I'm just going to go through the chat, Jim. Sorry, my brain's all over the place now. It's thrown me. Big up to Jimbo and Kate. Big up me. I loved the show last night. If you didn't catch it, please watch it on replay on either mine or Mia's channel, and subscribe and like to both. It was a great show, really upbeat, and good healthy debate. Big up Drula. Says, afternoon, you lovely couple. Big up to you. Big up Leo. Boo! Hello, my homie. Hope you're well. Always good to see you guys. Big up Lee Smithy Smith in the house. Hope you're well. Also, big up to Beyond 72. Afternoon to you. I said hello to Mia. Yes, she's my beautiful niece. Stunning little thing she is. I call her my little niece, but she's like 18, which I can't accept. 19 in February.
Oh, right.
Another thing you're wrong about. Good afternoon, Wayne. Hope you're well, lovely. Big up, Amelia. Thank you for that, Mia. Big up, Nita. Good to see you, my lovely. I hope you're well. Big up, Mark CFC. Great show last night. Great. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I think it was a brilliant show. I'm not going to lie. I know we hosted it, and that sounds a little bit like blowing our own trumpet, but I think the ladies done good. So thank you for that.
We still love you, Mark.
Yeah, even though you beat us, Mark, we still love you. Jimbo,
so scary. That was so scary.
Jimbo, how are you, my love?
I'm good. Is that the chat, is it? All right.
So far.
Good. Yeah, it's still upbeat.
Well, we've got to be. What's the point of being down?
We took a massive knock, but everyone predicted it would come, but not in one game.
Exactly that.
People predicted, but we didn't predict it all in one game.
Look at that from Leo. Amelia, big up. Any niece of Kate's is a niece of mine. Big up to you, Leo. Leo's one of the nicest guys you could ever wish to meet. And that's such a nice thing to say, Leo. Thank you very much. Aaron Lawrence, big up, says, massive big up to Kate Jim. Still haven't recovered from Monday. I know, that's why we was obviously going to do our normal debate, but we like against each other, but we're really just going to go through the repercussions of the games. There's so much to talk about. And I've done so many shows, and I still think there's still so much to talk about. And we covered a lot of it on last night's show, and we're just going to go over it again with our opinions. It's always love, Mark. Love and respect always.
Always.
Grr. That's my new thing now. Grr. Obviously Monday night. Wow. I think it's got the whole country talking. It's been on every Talk Sports show. It's been every YouTuber's talking about it. The opinions are so varied from one to the next.
But we're no one's rival and no one's scared of us, but everyone's talking about us. Yeah,
exactly that. They all love it. Spurs live rent-free in all these rivals' heads. There's no doubt about it. But one thing I don't know anyone who was at the game that's in the room, or if anyone noticed, I don't know what reception Poch got. With everything that went on with the match, no one really had spoken about it. And I just wondered Ellie's if anyone... Oh, Ellie's in. She'll probably know. Kate and Jim, good day. What are we cooking today? Love you too. You love your pets. Love Will. Musical and tech lad. Helping dad. Ellie, can you help me by telling me how...
She can pop on and say it. It'd be easier than typing it out.
Well, you can do. Or you could just let me know how Poch, what the reception was for Poch before and after the game. If you want to come on and just say it, then let me know. But yeah, we're really just going through the game today. Big up Potato Stew says, hope you're well. And big up to David Shear for gifting me membership. Thank you so much. Yeah, big up to David Shear. What a lovely guy. And to all my members, this is an ever-growing list. I've got Ash and Ben, Jim, Bobby K, Steve D, Tigaro, Mia, Martin Knightsbridge, Drillala, Chem62, Tracy MUFC, Wayne Bonner, David Shear, FHTV Clips, Roy, Jose, Mark CFC, Nita, Dave H 1960, Nick Brown, Potato Stew, another account with Drillala, Ellie, and Beer Talk. So yeah, big up to all my lovely members. Like I say, there will be some member content coming. It's Bobby K. It's Bobby K. Big up, Bobby. I hope that dinner was nice last night. It looked frigging amazing. I'm not going to lie. Oh my God, I was starving.
I nearly jumped on a plane.
I wish you had done. I'd have a bit of peace today. Big up, Drew Lala said it was a brilliant game, even though we lost. The support from the fans that attended the game, incredible. Yeah. Lee says, I was there. I didn't see anything with Poch, to be fair. I think so much happened. It just kind of went into the shadows of everything, whereas everyone was focusing on what his reception would be like, what would happen. And I just think it became insignificant. Good afternoon, Robert Wilson says, big up Kate and Jim. G'day to Mick Dundee. Right, that's not a knife. This is a knife. Hope you got some shrimps on the barbie. My Australian accent's just bloody awful. Not going to lie. But so, yeah, where do we start, Jim? Where do we start?
Well, I mean, there's so much to talk about. I mean, let's start how good they started off.
Yeah, go on, crack on.
They started off fantastic. This is why it's so gutting, right? It's so gutting that Romero, I'm not going to include you, Doggy, but Romero did what he did. But, you know, you can look at it loads of ways. I listened to some people's views saying that there was, Jose was one. He said there was intent on it. And I've watched it again and I can see why he says that. But then I look at Will
Stewart, yeah.
And Will Stewart view was actually my view in the beginning, if you remember what I said to you, Kate.
Yeah.
That I don't think his foot was going through because he's kicked the ball and the other guy was coming forward. But then Jose pointed out, which I had no clue about, that he seems to have niggles. Yeah.
Hang on, is it playing? Yeah, look.
Yeah,
if you look, Romero kicks to go to he's looking at the ball, but then Enzo's foot kicks towards Romero. So yeah, this is what I love.
I mean, I look at that and I see exactly what Jose's saying, right? And I see exactly what Will's saying. So it's the thing we got to take out of it is that he's give the all right, AJ, he's give the ref the decision to make and the VAR. So he's give them the decision, and the decision there is always going to be he's going to get sent off. You know. But Jose, as I was going to say, Jose said in his room yesterday, which I never had a clue about, was that he seems to have niggles with all the Argentinian players when he plays against them. That he really goes in hard on them. So I don't know what that's all about. You'd think he'd be a bit easier. I mean,
well, Jose did say maybe they'd whispered something to him in Spanish and got him riled up. I don't know. Yeah. You know, there's all sort of shithousery goes on in football. We all know it happens. But Mineral says Kate Romero's the biggest wrong-un in the game.
Who's Mineral support?
Don't start, Minerals. Don't start. He's Arsenal.
Is he?
Jason Nunn says, seems like only this time last week we thought we'd never see Dyer start a game. I said he'd start for us. Jim said he'd never play a game for us again. I knew he would. I knew because that squad's so thin.
I was convinced. But someone did say to me, why is he on the bench? And I couldn't really answer that. But,
the thing is, as well, I've got to say, when he come on it, I thought he did good. He did a fantastic clearance. That goal was wonderful. Had it stood, it was a great goal.
Yeah.
Steve D's in the house with his gorgeous doggy. He says, just got called out by a content creator for calling him negative. Had to correct him and point out that I only didn't agree with talking in absolutes, and I stand by that. Yeah, big up to you, Steve D. Everyone's got a different opinion. It's like an arsehole, everyone's got one. I love that saying. Oh, it was last week. By the way, hi guys. Hi, Steve. Big up Stuart 727. Says afternoon, Kate and Jim. Sooty said that Wedded Bliss cover shot of Jim sort of looks like Bodie from the Professionals show of the late 70s.
No, I was born in early 60s, 62.
Yeah, there you go. Good afternoon to you both. Big up El Dante. Says, hope everyone's having a great day, whatever you're doing and wherever you are. Big up to that. How can any Arsenal supporter say Romero's biggest wrong and when they have Havertz? Good point.
If you put laugh out loud.
Yeah,
so I think it was a bit of tongue in cheek there.
Of course it is. Minerals always comes in, drops a grenade, tries to cause drama. Typical gooner. Ellie did actually reply and she said, I starred it so I didn't lose it. The reception was mostly good before the match. No one was concerned about it. We were all for our brilliant, brave players. The whole south stand where I was after were cursing VAR, not Poch. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it overshadowed it, which is kind of good, but bad.
It looked like,
you know what I mean.
It looked like to me after the game, he was a little bit emotional. Poch.
Yeah, and before the game, when he sat down, he was looking around the stadium. It looked nostalgic, is what I'd say.
Yeah.
He's thinking, I could have been here, and now I hear it. I'm sat there with shitty Chelsea in their crappy stadium that's falling down. Yeah, I bet the regret is there.
My wife, I can't.
Yeah, sorry, Mark. AJ says, for me, it's endangering an opposition player, meaning to do it or not doesn't come into it. Unfortunately, Romero has now has 4 reds to his name in our colours. Unacceptable. Agreed.
Yeah,
I don't disagree. And because of the petulant kick out he did before, who's to say if he hadn't have done that, he would have got a red. They might have just had him on his radar and thought one more, and that's what happened.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, Beckham done that. It was exactly the same what Beckham done, right? And he got sent off, which I thought was pathetic. And I think that if he'd have got sent off for that, right, it would have been pathetic because it was just been like being a petulant child. But he could have got sent off for it.
Yeah. Big up, Niall Kane. Good to see you. That incidental contact by Romero, VAR has some explaining to do. Yeah, I get it. I can see both sides. For me, I did think it was a red card, but I can see Will's opinion as well. But yeah, I think it was a red card.
I mean, I don't think anyone can really can come out and say it was 100% not a red card. It's in a grey area, and he's give them a decision to make, and a red card. But at the end of the day, I've seen people get away with them, and I've seen people get red cards with them. It's very inconsistent, but he could have broke his leg.
Yeah. Drew Lala says, should Dyer's goal have stood? Because watching it back, the ball came off a Chelsea player's head. We had this discussion, didn't we?
I said that at the time. It looked like it hit the Chelsea player's head. And for me, I still can't see how. I'm not making excuses because at the end of the day, we deserve to lose because of what our players did. But I still can't see where Sonny's goal was offside. I can't see it. I've seen it so many times on TV. But, I don't know. And I don't think they're against us. I don't think the refs and the VAR are against us because we've had a lot of good decisions go our way. And your doggy could have been sent off for the first foul. 100%. He could have been sent off.
And should have took him off.
Yeah, and Romero could have been sent off for that kick out.
Yeah. It's like a lot of people, different sports channels have said that Sonny's goal was definitely onside. So, there's so many mistakes.
The game changes there.
Of course it does. Give over minerals. Kate drinking the minerals. Jackson's your daddy. Jackson is pathetic. Honestly, don't go there.
He doesn't like Jackson because if he does, I think he's the only Chelsea fan that does.
He's not Chelsea. He's Arsenal. He's just winding me up.
Right. Oh, yeah.
He's just giving it large.
Yeah.
There was Spurs on Spurs in the south. No typical gooner is then saying it, then completely bottling it straight after. Excuse me. Nita says in the VAR decision, when they ask the ref to go to the monitor, do they show it back at normal speed? Oh, for God's sake. Sorry, guys. Simba. If I say to you it's been a mad house this morning, I am not lying. It has been the most bonkers house this morning. Phone calls, visitors, deliveries. Oh my God. Honestly, and it always happens when I start streaming at 1 o'clock as well. Do you know what I mean? Another load come. Bloody Amazon. Nita, in answer to your question, they do not show it back in normal speed. They show it back in slow-mo. And if you notice, it was the same with the Curtis Jones red card that the Liverpool fans were crying about. They framed it, if that's even a phrase, on the actual tackle, which makes it look far worse than it was. They didn't show the context of his foot rolling over the ball. Now, don't get me wrong, I think Curtis Jones was a red card, but they didn't show his foot rolling over the ball. They literally showed the still of his foot going into Basuma's leg. So, no, I don't think it's fair. I don't think they should show it in slow motion. Show it in real time at different angles by all means. But if you put it in slow motion or if you pause, it always is going to look worse. So for me, I think that should be banned. But I mean, what do I know? I'm just a girl who loves Spurs. I want it noted that I said hi to Ellie twice with no response. Bobby, it's noted. She's mugging you right off. I'm just saying. Need to big up. Oh, see, now she's rubbing it in. Stop apologising. I'm not ever going to take anything personal. I know, Mark, but you know, we just want you to know that it's all love in here. Kate Romero's red card and VDV out. Does this make the Wolves game harder? Of course it does. Massively. Oh, my God. If they had Neto, I would be predicting them to absolutely smash the granny out of us. But, yeah, of course it does. Our best defender, in my opinion, is Van der Ven. And he's out now for, it's going to be weeks, months, who knows. I don't think we're seeing before Christmas for sure. Then we've got Romero now, the idiot, on a suspension. So you're looking at Davis starting, Dyer starting at the back. Davis still injured. Ashley Phillips maybe comes in. But, yeah, of course it does. Every game is going to be harder. I mean, I would have gone to City with an element of, not confidence, but I thought we might be able to get a draw. Excuse me. For me now, the Villa game, the Wolves game, the City game, they're the next three, I believe. Wolves, Villa, City. They're the three I'm so worried about because we've lost for Van der Ven and Romero.
There's no point worrying about him, is there? It's just let's see what Ange's done with the players that he's got. He's had a few months to work with them, and let's see. You know, we don't know what he's done. I'm not worried. I'm not sitting here thinking, "Oh my God, we got this team, that team." I still think we've still got a what's that exactly? That Jim 100%. He made the officials make a decision there. We've still got some class out there. I mean, go through the team. We've got some absolute good players out there, you know. So it's not, the defence is going to be a bit iffy, but let's see. I know one thing: we're going to score goals. So
yeah, it's just defending them that's worrying.
Yeah, we got Big Vic, haven't we?
Yeah. Oh my God, my chat's just jumped. Let me go back. Romero's been great for us. He'll be a big miss. Yeah, he needs a slap round the bottom. I'm not going to lie. I'm sure Mia would do it for us because this petulant, ridiculous behaviour is not elite football level. You know, he can't do that. And this is why when the argument comes up of who's better, Romero or Saliba, I will always go with Saliba because he's got a much more controlled temper. Considering he's younger, you know, he doesn't go in for these rash challenges. Van der Ven, younger, doesn't go in with rash challenges. He knows how to do a slide tackle and win the ball cleanly. Romero's got the bozo gene where he just goes into these challenges like a freaking psychopath. There is communication between the ref and VAR. He asks for what speed. Normally they do watch at normal speed. Yeah, but when they first go to the monitor, it's always frozen on the actual point of impact, if you've noticed. Jim, you're getting told off. Son's body was in front of the Chelsea defender. Stop it. There might be a little bit of grabbing at straws here. We make no apologies.
At the beginning of the season, right, they were saying they were going to bring this rule in that if any part of the striker was behind the defence, then it was going to be onside. So I mean, that just makes more sense to me. I mean, they're giving offsides for toenails and like an inch.
Armpit hair.
And they're giving offside as well. it's just some great goals as well. They're giving offside. But I mean, I'm totally. I mean, I've been around football for a lot of years, and I'm totally lost with the rules. I don't even try anymore. I don't even try and look at the rules anymore. As soon as there's a goal, I expect VAR to step in for something and start looking at this, that, and the other. You know, it's very rarely you get a goal now where it's just a goal. You know, if someone does a screamer from outside the box, you know, they're looking to see if anyone's in front of the keeper, if he's offside, and it just drives me insane. It has took the fun out of it in a lot of senses.
And just to stick to his philosophy over the coming games, culture change doesn't happen overnight. And if he shifts, the players will lose faith in what's achieved so far. Exactly this. This is my argument for the high line. I was a lot like Stell, slept on it, thought about it, and thought, you know what, we've seen enough defensive football. We haven't got the defenders to pull it off, especially now. We didn't have them before, really. I'm glad we went for it and showed a battling spirit. And that is it is literally divided the fan base. Half of them are saying it's tactical suicide, and half are saying big up to the boys. They did us proud.
Yeah, but they were loving it. The people who were saying it's mad, they were loving it when we was winning 8 games and drawing 2. You know, you can't have it both ways. It's the way he plays. If you did your own work on him before he come, that's just the way he plays. He's not going to change. He's done the same thing at Celtic, same thing at Yokohama. He done the same thing with the Australian
Brisbane Roar
team. Yeah,
and Brisbane Roar.
Yeah, and that's his way. And I honestly 100% believe he will bring trophies to this club. We just got to give him a few windows. I'm a bit downbeat on the title now because I think it's going to be very, very hard now. You know, we're still there. I won't give up hope, but I'm not. I thought we'd get through to January without too many injuries, but just everything happened against Chelsea. Trusted to be Chelsea as well.
Yeah, that's the sickening part.
Yeah. Yeah, all happened at once, didn't it?
Suti says, is that our new centre-back pairing, the odd couple, Dyer and Højbjerg? I don't think it will be, but they didn't.
A couple of people said that a lot of the under-21s never played the other day, the ones that would normally play. So maybe he's moved them up. I know they've been training with the first team, a lot of them.
Yeah, Doggy missing is massive. Robert, yes, he's been a big player for us, but he's also let us down multiple times. It's unacceptable. If he can't mature and take stupidity out of the game, we need to sell him. I did say this when he was made vice captain. He was a psychopath. And then I backed down and said I'm being muddied because he's taken the role. But it just shows you he's still got it in his game. And I don't like it. I don't like it. It's a liability.
Yeah, but we haven't seen it for 10 games. I know this game is I mean, we can't come down too heavy on him.
Yes, you can, because you say, Jim, you say we haven't seen it for 10 games, right? Okay, so every 11th game he's going to get a red card. That's the third.
It doesn't mean that, does it? It just means that he's messed up, right? He's made a mistake, right? We move on from it. Let Ange sort him out and Sonny, right? And we move on for it and take it on trust that he's not going to be too rash again too soon.
Yeah, I don't have that trust now. He's thrown himself right back in my trust issues. He's got a bozo gene. I'm sticking with it. Oh, happy birthday, Minerals, you gooner. 18 years of Minerals. Let's have it right. More Roggins to Bud.
Oh, is he 18?
Big up, Minerals. I don't know.
Well, just what it says there.
I know, but he might be telling porcupines and be 50. Either way, happy birthday, Minerals. Hope you have a great day. Potts was emotion. You can see it in his face that he still has love for us. Yep, I agree. Mark says they show the steal so the ref knows where the contact is, but shouldn't be the first thing he sees. Exactly that. When the first thing they see is that steal of the contact, you immediately think, oh my God, that's nasty. And then when you watch it in context, you've still got it in your mind. You've already seen the point of contact. And I think it tarnishes the view. I really do.
Well, let's put a different spin on it. Let's put a different spin on it, right? If it was one of their defenders going into Sonny like that, what would you be saying?
That's a red card all day long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know, if it's good for one, it's good for the other.
Of course it is. Of course it is. We all do it.
We'd have all been screaming red cards.
Yeah.
So.
I think why do referees allow players to get away with fouls? It just winds the other players up. Sterling gets away without a booking for diving. Referees guilty at times of inciting others. Agreed. There was quite a few yellow cards, but nowhere near enough. Reece James's elbow into the face for me was at least a yellow card.
Yeah, it weren't a red. I don't think that it was a yellow.
But I do like the ref. I know a lot of people don't like that ref. I do like Michael Oliver. That's who it was, wasn't it? Yeah, I think he's a good ref, but I don't think he was fully in control of that game.
No.
I think it all went a bit Pete Tong at one point. So
I don't think
anyway,
he was against us. I don't think he was against us.
no, I'm not saying that. I just
No,
don't think it was completely well refed.
Yeah, I don't walk off there thinking the ref cost us that. Our players cost us that.
Oh, that's not good. Look, they're waiting for the swelling to go down before they can make a decision on Van der Ven. Oh, no. Everyone's showing Minerals some birthday love. Jason says, given Romero was a dick, does it warrant removing the vice captaincy from him, given the first kick, the red card, and the magnitude of the game? I would give him a 3 strikes and you're out. And he's had 2 there for me. For the first foul that could have got a red and the second one. And I say you do one more thing like that and put this team in jeopardy, I'm taking it away. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I'm not even worried about that. I think Ange will sort him out. Ange, you can tell he's not the type of bloke to take any crap off anyone. So I think he'll sort it.
Ange lets the players decide the punishment.
Yeah, but I'm still sure. I don't sit here and think that Ange doesn't talk to him, Kate, because he will.
Oh, yeah.
They might decide the punishment, but he'll be talking to him 100%.
I think they should make him wash everyone's cars in the car park, wearing just his underpants, and invite me and Mia and Ellie to watch. I think that's a fair punishment for Christian Romero, girlies. What do you reckon? Afternoon, Adrian Schroker. Good to see you.
Hi, Adrian.
Bobby K. Ellie, please be advised you have been timed out, not in the chat, just in my personal chat. You are blacklisted for at least 74 seconds. Sterling should have been sent off for fake diving in the penalty area, as that's blatant cheating. When Basuma got sent off versus Luton for doing that, no consistency. Yep. Can't disagree, Ellie.
He hadn't had a yellow card, did he?
No.
But he should have had a yellow card.
He should have been, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. I find it bizarre Juve sold a Benton curb a rumour to want Højbjerg. Yeah, do you know what? I think we need to keep Højbjerg. I do. I think we need him. What do you think,
I don't think
Jim?
he'll be going anywhere now.
He's going to get game time, I think. I think maybe we need to play him in more of a defensive role. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I thought he was good when he come on. You know, but we're so
over the bar from on the line. His face.
Yeah, I know. He was doing me. Yeah, he was doing me with my.
I thought he was cool with his brother when he done that. I forgot what I was going to say. It's gone.
Surely VAR would take multiple versions, speeds of replays that defies its purpose. Yeah, they do, but I just don't think that the still at the beginning helps. I think that just tarnishes the opinion immediately. Jim, I have asked if Sons is on. Then is Casado's goal on for you?
Well, which one was that? Was that the long shot that went through the guy's legs? Because there was a few goals disallowed, weren't there? Sterling's one, I think, Sterling's one was definitely, I think, because he controlled it with his hand and it pushed it in the way of his leg to kick it in. But the Casado one, right? I'm a bit on the fence with goals like that because I'm so confused with this offside stuff. I said it, I won't go through it all again, but I said last night about Jackson being offside, right? Now, I think that should be offside because he's got an advantage on the defenders. But the one with Caicedo, I think that was the long shot, wasn't it? That went through Jackson's legs. Now, I'm a bit on the fence about that because it's meant to be, right, that the goalkeeper is unsighted, but he dived and nearly got his hand to it. So I find I would have been I'm a bit on the fence with them type of goals. I don't want to get splinters in my backside. But if that was me, I would think to myself, if that was us shooting at Chelsea and we'd scored that goal, I'd be a bit gutted that it was disallowed because he dived the right way. So he did see it coming and he nearly got his hand to it. So if you can understand there.
Big up Future Music. The ref should be able to request a VAR replay if he knows he's missed something. You can't ride a bike till the stabilizers are off. Good point. Woof, 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 woof. Your dog is Romero. Attack and bite. Yeah, but he don't bite. He just makes a lot of noise.
Yeah, he don't do nothing. I tell him.
Big up to the bald Cougar Bear. Good to do the show with you last night, Coos. Always good fun with you around. Yeah. Big up Legacy 11. Yes, so many injuries. I know. Imagine Phillips starts against Wolves. It looks like a natural, like MVD did. Yeah, you know what? Big up Potato. There's always a chance. You know, we don't know till he tries. I've heard good things about Ashley Phillips.
Well, if they bring some young ones in, we might have some gems in there, and it might save a lot of problems for January. But I honestly believe our January signings are being early. I think they're sorted.
This is absolutely spot on. Blue shorts or white shorts could literally divide our fan base. That is so true. That is so true. Ashley Phillips will partner Dyer and Emerson will come in at left back against Wolves. Phillips is going to surprise people. Adrian, I hope you're right, my man. I hope you are right. No goals were changed through VAR, so all would be same decisions pre-VAR for offside. Yeah, that's true as well. That's true. Phillips was pulled, yeah. He was. No under-21s. Did I see last night Hoover shaved his hair off? I had my brother here, so missed the show. Yes, he has. He looks like he should be driving a big old Harley Davidson, wearing a leather jacket and spitting at people. He looks like an absolute... on the
back who gets her boobs out.
Yeah, he looks like a hooligan or an extra from Sons of Anarchy. El Dante, we will win the title. The team will be galvanised and squad fully pumped after the performance. Went down to 9 and the crowd reaction. Important to get 3 points at Wolves. Yeah, vital, I would say, to get 3 points at Wolves. Lift them all again. I think that's a real crucial game, don't you, Jim?
Yeah, massive game. To get us all going again, get us lifted up. You know, I'm not downbeat about it. I'm not gutted about the loss, right? Because we're used to losing as Tottenham fans. But I'm gutted about all the injuries, especially VDV. Absolutely gutted. You know, and now he's sent off, so that's 3 games without Romero. That's what I'm upset about.
I'm not in the dark side, Bobby K. I just never thought we could win the league, and I still don't. But I'm still.
Well, I still think we got a chance, right? Because we're still up there. Until don't laugh. Until we move away. Until we move away, right? I'm not making any judgment until I see the players that come on and how they perform. Right? I'm not going to start presuming that players are going to come on and be pony. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait and see. And ask me again after Wolves.
AJ said, but it's not once, it's twice. 4 red cards since we signed. Oh, it's not once or twice. It's 4 red cards since we signed him. That's more than anyone else in that time frame. Yeah, like I say, he's got the bozo gene. Yeah. Ashley Phillips, our under-21 England international, was withdrawn. Yeah, we did speak about that. So, God, I'm so behind on the comments.
That's so scary. Why did you put that up, Adrian? Why did you put that up? As made me think. Under 21 and Dyer. Oh, my God.
You never know. Yeah, look what Steve D said. Kuva, I blame you for me not making work this morning. Couldn't sleep after your rousing speeches. Yeah, I said to Coos, people were running through their lounge walls for Kuva last night with his Churchill-like speeches. They were incredible. Brilliant. I had goosebumps. It was just fantastic to watch. Those they should be our team talk. Yeah, absolutely. Kuva is a ledge. Too many tackles from behind and foul throws go unpunished in Premier League games. Yep. Yeah, Jim's always saying that. Mm-hmm.
Always, I say that, Adrian.
We've got the number 1 Agambar. Chris Agambar's in the house. Big up to you. VDV won't be match fit before March, I've been told. Wow. I did say not before Christmas, but that is a long time.
So they're going to have to bring a defender in now. They're not going to have a choice, are they?
No, absolutely not.
Someone lined up anyway, Kate.
Oh, I hope it's not Lloyd Kelly from Bournemouth. We need someone better than that. Sorry. I don't understand people trying to argue if it was or was not a red. The word of the law is if the actions endanger the opposition player, he could have snapped his leg. The answer is yes, he did. Yeah, I do agree.
We'll put it this way: if it hadn't been given, I'd have been absolutely shocked.
Yeah. Romero's aggressive nature is a major strength and a potential liability of his game. Ange is a massive fan of his aggression when well directed. Yeah. I think it's about time we had an orange card, sit in the bin for 10 minutes just for moments of madness. Yeah, I think it's a brilliant idea having a sin bin. Feed me grapes. Yeah, we'll watch Romero naked washing cars whilst someone feeds us grapes. Oh, maybe Gazaniga can come back and do that job. Sorry, I'm going off the subject. Why are you laughing, Jimbo?
Yeah.
Ange Postecoglou is a man of principles, a man for all seasons, a man that doesn't go with the status quo. He's a man that plays how we want to. Agreed, Ellie, 100%. Big up to the number one mod, Ben Kaufman's in the house. Big up, Benny. Hope you're well, darling. Your profile picture's beautiful. Drew la la. Everyone's saying hello to each other, sharing the love. Question from Ian Barron. What would happen if the clubs wouldn't play the matches going forward with VAR in place? That's an interesting question.
Well,
I suppose the clubs all refuse to play until VAR is abolished.
Oh, my God, that'd be funny.
That'd be brilliant.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Well, they'd have to take it out of the game.
Yeah, they would.
Because you can't, football's too much money. VAR, what was VAR compared to Tottenham playing Chelsea or Man City playing Man United, Liverpool playing Everton? You know, if they did that, they would take it out of the game, I'm sure.
To be fair, Ian, that is the sort of solidarity this needs, because VAR, we'd all laugh when it goes our way. Let's be fair. I do it. I couldn't give a shit that we got a lucky this against like Diaz's goal, which was blatantly onside, ruled offside. We always we don't give a crap. Things have gone against us in the past. And then when it happens to us, we cry. It's just how it is. But for it to actually change, every team needs to make a stand together and say, this is not acceptable. There's too much at stake. There's too much money involved. Managers can lose their jobs on a VAR decision. Do you know what I mean? So
but I mean, teams have gone down and come up over VAR, and bad decisions. It has spoiled the game, and the biggest thing for me is that these fans, right? These fans. I mean, I know I had a season ticket for Tottenham for well over 20 years, so I know what it costs. And when I used to go, it was nowhere near as dear as it is now, right? So these people spend hundreds of pounds a day, and I'm not talking 20 quid, 30 quid. People spend hundreds of pounds a day to go take their kids, and to travel. Some people travel from the other side of the world to come and watch Tottenham. People pay a fortune, right, to watch it, and the crowd can't enjoy it because they all cheer, and then all of a sudden they're all stopped. Oh my God, is it going to be disallowed? And they're waiting for 5 minutes. They don't deserve that.
Yeah. Big up Mia for the super chat. Thank you very much. Appreciated. She says, now we're talking Gazaniga, Romero, grapes, whips and chains. Oh, the moistness is real. I can't cope.
God. I apologise for my wife, people.
I'm feeling a little bit. No, I'm not going there. I can't. I'll save it for another stream. Cooper says, spot on, Jim. We're still in with a shot until we're not.
Yeah, of course we are. I'm not going to sit here and say, no, we can't win the league, because that'd just be a load of crap, right? People might go, well, it's a load of crap you're saying that. But we're in second and we're 1 point behind the leaders. Let's see what happens. Let's see how the players do over the next game and see where we go from there.
Jason says, I'm now confident on 2 football-related things. I will never see Spurs win the league or England win the World Cup. Never say never. Never say never.
And Jason Spurs, is he?
Yeah, I think so. I've never said before, I believe we will win it until it's no longer possible. I have faith in the belief and think that whatever happens will be exceeding doubters' views to dare is to do. I don't think we'll win the league this year. I think if we get good investment from Levy and have Ange at the helm for a few years, we could win it while he is in charge. I will say that. The alert Mark was inspired, put FIFA on after his speech. I hope you won, but not against Spurs. Kem62, big up to you. Thanks for joining. Said Kate and Jim, glad to catch you live. I was at the game on Monday. The fans were fantastic, singing to the end of the standing ovation at the end was emotional after last season's toxic atmosphere.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see. Unity. You know, this is what they want to see.
I mean, I've seen people saying on Spurs channels and on other channels, you know, Liverpool's channels and Gooners, where they've never ever seen a team get cheered for losing 4-1.
Yeah, I know. Can or would you recall any of the loan players? We can. I heard Will Stewart saying, I think it was yesterday, that we could recall Tanganga because he's not actually getting a lot of play there. I'm just not sure if that's the way forward. There must be youngsters we can use in our squad rather than calling back someone like Tanganga who's let us down multiple times, in my opinion. I don't think he's good enough, but there is an option there, yeah. Hello, Ralphie.
He wants to get away. Look.
No,
you're mine. I'm not letting you go.
I hope it's not Lloyd Kelly. I don't think it will be. I don't think Kelly's ever been a target for us, just media and agent talk. Hope you're right. To win against the Wolves after that setback would be amazing. Would take a draw.
No, I would take a win.
Big up, Lou, man. Hope you're well. Thanks,
there's
everyone.
There's not one game in the Premier League you could say to me, will you take a draw? I always, and you know that, Kate. I always say no.
I know. Always. Sorry, Leo. I do get easily distracted, especially when names like Gazaniga are thrown at me and Romero and nakedness. I'm sorry. Afternoon, John N. Hope you're well. Oh no, Ellie, I'm not even going to read that out. I don't want to go through anything to do with menstrual cycles and ladies. As I'm a member, I thought I signed up. I'm not showing a start. Yeah, you're actually a Patreon, which is equally as important, Kim. But you don't get a little star next to your name, I'm afraid. But yeah, Patreon's slightly different. I'm not sure how it's different except the star, but yeah, you're still shown as a Patreon. I did give you a shout out earlier, so big up to you. VAR isn't working, isn't going nowhere for now. One of the top tech guys was on TalkSport this morning. VAR is 94% working, he said. 94%. Jesus Christ. Too much TV and advertising money to strike over VAR. Clubs voted to have VAR in the first place. Yeah, but I think people were under this illusion. We was all told it would be only for clear and obvious mistakes. Now they're analysing every little thing, every foul, every goal, every offside. And they're not only analysing it, they're taking anything from 1 to 5, 6, 7 minutes to make a decision. It's not clear and obvious if it's going to take that long to come to a conclusion. It is awful. I mean, 20 minutes overtime we played in that game, 12 in the first after the first half, 9 after the second half. That is ridiculous. And that's my rant. Yeah, you do ask good questions. Big up here. According to Football 365, we're getting another centre-back in January. Good. Let's hope it's a good one. Everyone's sharing the love. VAR are out, blue shorts in. I like blue shorts too. Blue shorts, white top. That's my thing. But VAR does no harm to Man City. In fact, it favours them. Yeah, I wonder how many decisions Man City have had to go against them with VAR, or should I say incorrect decisions. I've never actually looked into it.
They don't need they don't need VAR, do they?
No, but it'd be interesting to look at because it has opened up this whole conversation about is there corruption in VAR? Because obviously the Liverpool thing, that whole conversation that got misconstrued, that should never happen in a million years, you know, and people are saying,
their goal.
Do me a favour, Jim, just listen out for my car coming. Okay, open the blinds so you can see. Sorry. Is VAR in basketball? Football's more fluid and unpredictable. Yeah, agreed. I don't know if it's in basketball. Seedless or non-seedless? No, definitely seedless. I don't want to be spitting seeds out and stones at Romero. So yeah,
I've got to be a gaffer now, and I at 61.
Oh, stop! How did you manage to turn that in? Honestly.
Oh, sorry.
Can't you ladies keep it clean like me and Coover do? Don't go there.
You and Coover? Who said that? Bobby?
Bobby K.
Oh, my God. I'm a puppy compared to them two.
No, I don't want black shorts. Navy blue. The year that I had a season ticket, it cost me £2,500 just for the ticket, cup tickets and travel, add on food, drink, and that goes higher still. I couldn't renew, it was too expensive. Yeah, Jim used to add one for over 25 years. Just too expensive, ridiculously expensive.
Well, it wasn't only that. When we moved up here, we moved to Lincoln. It was the travelling as well.
Travel, yeah.
We had our own business, so it
Yeah.
was too much.
Seen too many false dawns. First time I went, we lost at home to Bristol City. I should have known after that game. Jason, keep the faith. Keep the faith. Without hope, we might as well all be dead. That's all I'm going to say. Coov says, no team wins forever. City's time at the top will end as it did for United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Everton, Forest, Villa, Huddersfield, Preston. Yeah, you're right, Coos. It's in cycles. It always happens in cycles.
100%. I said to Kate a few years ago, enjoy this with Arsenal because it's not going to last, right? They will come back. Ed Bobby's put me off there.
I know, admiring your pussy.
But City, look at Man United at the top, winning everything. And City's time had come to an end, you know.
Yeah,
it does. It does go round. And I said to you when we was down with Conte ball and all that crap that it's going to change. We won't stay there.
Is a menstrual cycle the same as a Malteser riding a bike? Bobby says Patreon is now shown as it's a separate membership outside of YouTube. Only YouTube membership will show your name in green in the start. You can cancel your Patreon and get a YouTube one. I'm not very good with this stuff. I'm not going to lie. I mean,
we know
I'm not.
A member. If he wants to change it, he can. But if not, we know.
Of course he can. Yeah, we know. I've got you down on my membership list. Yeah. Either way, it's very much appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please smash the like button.
I think Mia's got quite a few patrons.
Stop it. Stop with the menstrual stuff. I can't cope. VAR takes so long because of Asian betting markets. Millions has bet on VAR decisions. It's open to corruption and is corrupt, and I won't be told different. Yeah, to be honest, I'm starting to think you're exactly right.
Do you know what? I never ever thought, right, in a million years that VAR would be corrupt. But do you know what's making me push towards that direction? What's he say? That's great.
He said, that's great. Support you in any way I can. Love you and Jim, my YouTube family. Wow. That's so nice. Ken, we appreciate you. You didn't need to do it. No one needs to become a member or anything. Just being here is wonderful. So thank you very much. But carry on, Jim. Sorry.
Yeah, what's making me start to doubt it now, right, is things like the Liverpool goal, right, which I know it was against us, so I wasn't that bothered, but it was so wrong, right? And for them to say, "Oh well, because the game started, we couldn't go back on it," bollocks, right? They should have stopped the game, right? And they should have got the two managers together and spoke to them about it, and the goal should have been given because it wasn't offside, you know. And things like that, I think to myself, and I see some of these goals that they don't give, and they're saying that the end of his boot was in front, and I'm thinking I can't see it, and everybody else is saying they can't see it, and it starts to make you think: is it corrupt? You know,
yeah,
it does make you push that way because they're making mistakes that shouldn't be made, that can be rectified. Like the Liverpool one, right, could have been rectified. They could have stopped the game and got in touch with the ref and told him. He could have gone to the managers and explained to them, look, we made a mistake. That is a goal. We're going to have to give it. You know, why did they not give it? Just because the game had started. So I don't get it. To me, it's a really some really dodgy decisions that can be sorted out. So it is making me push to think it might be corrupted.
Yeah. Kim, I'm just going to see if I could tag you on the video. Oh, you are. You've seen it. Yeah, on that video, it shows you step by step, if you watch it, how to do it. If you're on an iPhone, I tried it and it worked perfectly for me. But you have to literally, I was pausing the video, following it step by step. So if you do want to change it and become a member, I've seen you've commented on the video, so you know where it is. But yeah, if you get stuck, just write a message on the community page. I'll always get in touch with you. It doesn't help with VAR not being in the ground. No, I mean, we could literally you could stream for 24 hours talking about VAR.
And the VAR people, sorry, Kate, talking to the ref. In every other sport, you hear it. In cricket, you
Yeah.
hear it. In rugby, you hear it. Right? In
Yeah.
tennis, it's up on a massive screen. They're so
Yep.
big they can't make a mistake. You know. So why is it so hush hush with us with
I
football?
think that's the big thing. If it was an open book and we all heard the audio, it'd be
Yeah.
easier to stomach, but none of us hear it. And when we finally got to hear the Liverpool one, not only was it edited, so we only heard parts, but it sounded like a shambles. It sounded
Yeah.
like there was loads of people in there, none of them really paying attention to the game and just chit-chatting amongst themselves. I mean, it's a disgrace, an absolute disgrace.
And there's more mistakes now than before we had VAR.
Correct. Absolutely correct. VAR or a similar system used in every other sport is a million times more accurate than what it is here. Absolutely maddening how they spent this much money and can't get it right. Absolutely agree, Bobby.
Yeah.
Could not agree more. They should also show the exact moment of contact with the ball, as fractions of seconds can make the difference between a player being on or off. Yeah, I totally agree. And I thought these lines, surely there's got to be some. You know, we all want to see goals. That's what football's all about. So why are they drawing lines to try and check? It should be clear and obvious. If a ref says or a linesman says it's onside, that should be it. I'm sorry.
And the other
really
thing is, right? The other thing is, they said they were bringing out a line, and then a line there was going to be a gap in it, and if a part of the foot or body was between that, it was going to be onside, right? And now what's happened to that? We don't even see the lines. The Sonny goal, they never put lines up.
No.
You know, I'm so confused with it all. I am. It's just I don't know anymore. When something happens, you don't see me jumping around the room now, Kate. Right?
No.
I just look and I just think, well, let's wait and see what VAR say.
And that's so sad, because it's took that emotion, that spontaneity from. You can't celebrate a goal. You're sitting there waiting. I mean, we were screaming when Dyer scored or Sonny, and you scream, and that emotion you feel up here, and then you have to wait so it goes flat, and then you're either happy again or you're absolutely gutted. It's just
Your car's here.
Oh, hang on. Can you take over for a minute?
Yeah, of course I can.
I won't be long.
Jake, oh, I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
World Cup one.
D. All right. Right, let's have a look. Steve D. All right, with Zara. You all right, Zara? Gorgeous dog. All right, we got simple. Don't allow VAR to review everything. What's that? Simple. Don't allow VAR to review everything. Single moment. Review everything every single moment. VAR should only be used if the ref is unsure and asks to look at a specific. Can't get the word out. Moment he requests. Right, I agree with that. Let's have a look. The rule book states the striker gets the benefit of the doubt. Exactly, and that's gone out the window. That's from Robert Wilson. Eddie says, I hope I hope that cycle bloody well comes our way, as we need more than a minstrel cycle stopping us. Let's have a look. Robbie Fowler should be in charge of the lines, if you know what I mean. Memories. Oh my God. Sending you hugs, Mia, from Kem. It makes football all look flat, that we can't celebrate a goal. VAR definitely needs to be scrapped. 100% El Dente. I mean, it's just spoiling the game. I mean, I sit here now and I watch the football, right? And I used to jump around the room when we scored. And now I sit here and I say, okay, we've got to wait for VAR now. And every single goal, they're looking at VAR. And you expect half of them to be chalked off like they're being chalked off because of the way VAR's run. It's inevitable that the way VAR is run, we will be reviewed and revised to try strike a better balance for all parties. Yeah, I'll just get rid of it. Yeah, Ian Barron, to Ian Barron. Right, that's talking to each other. Bobby, Big K jumped out of his skin when Dyer scored. Bless him. Actually felt bad for him when it was disallowed. That's what I mean, Bobby. It's a load of crap. No goal VAR against City in the Champions League quarterfinal is one of the beautiful things I've seen To be fair, yeah. We wouldn't have been in the, in the semis, would we? If it wasn't for VAR. And they yeah. So we wouldn't have been. I suppose we got that to take out of it. And the Liverpool game, that was lovely. Good afternoon, Daniela. The biggest worry for me is the effects and suspensions and injuries we'll have in the next bunch of games. This is why I feel we did not buy that well in January. Hardly any squad depth. I referred to this the other day, Daniela. I said that I thought we had quite a good window in January. I wasn't disappointed with it at all. But I think we've been unlucky that everything's happened in one game. Everything we predicted could happen before January has happened in one game. Right, Adrian says, I wonder how many Premier Leagues will deal with Chelsea, Everton and Man City for financial irregularities. Todd Bowley admits before the Chelsea takeover, 2 transfers were left off the financial report. Oh, I'll leave that one because I ain't got a clue what's going to happen with any of them with their financial play. I don't get that at all anymore. They just seem to spend what they want. El Dante, please, everyone show the love to Kay and Jim by liking, subbing, if yet to do so. Thanks for all those who already have. Oh, that's nice of you. Thank you, El Dante. Ian says, it's hard not bringing it up on the screen. Ian says, Nita, who do you support? Tottenham. She supports Tottenham. Ellie, Jim, you bloody think he's moving. I hate technology. Jim, you and Skate are so adorable. You both are the YouTube gold. So honest in your opinions and respectful to all. Thank you, Ellie. I just believe in respect. That's it. Never put no one down and no one will put you down, hopefully. And if they do, just ignore them. It's nice to be nice. It's easy to be horrible. Kem, Jim, where have all those rules been brought in? In my day, offside was clearly daylight. Right, it's my bloody computer's moved again. Clearly daylight. VAR was killing the art of celebrating. Exactly, Cam. I mean, I'm not sure how old you are, Cam. I'm 61, right? I'm not sure how old you are, but obviously you're a lot an older gentleman. It's true. I mean, it's gone mad, the football. I mean, I just don't understand why they brought all these rules in with and made all these changes. The game was so simple. I always say to Kate, football's a simple game, how to play football, and the rules of football are simple. But they've changed the game and made the game more complicated. And VAR has just made it even more complicated. But anyway, Kate, I don't like hosting. It's too complicated. Talking about complication.
Sorry, guys.
My bloody I'm trying to read one and they're moving around and
bless him. Sorry, I finally got my electric car back and I'm so pleased. Oh my god. The guy was trying to tell me petrol's better. No, thank you. But I've got to move it, but I thought I'd do it after we finish. So sorry about that. So rude that I had to run off, but
that's right.
Simple, don't allow VAR to review. Oh, you've done that.
One thing about you getting your car, I learned that I never want to be a host.
Oh, it's someone at the door.
I get it.
You see what I mean about this house? It's a bloody madhouse today. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I agree, El Dante. But you know what? The money they've spent, never ever going to scrap it, are they? Let's be fair. Suited says, it's inevitable the way VAR is run will be reviewed and revised to try and find a better strike balance. Ian Bowen, I've been to Hoyst Park several times where it's fun, hanged out with the Barmy Army fans, don't mind loading vision football. I left something in the car. What did I leave?
Your Jack and Jill's.
Oh, my pills. Yeah, it weren't anything rude. Imagine. Oh my god. Excuse me.
What?
Imagine she didn't even not say, excuse me, sir, she's left her vibrator in the car.
You know, if you said you left your vibrator in the car, I'd be the one worried.
Big K jumped out of his skin with Dice God. Actually felt bad for him when it's disallowed. I know, it's so sad. That no goal VAR screen against City in the Champions League quarterfinal is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen, to be fair. Yeah, to be fair, I kind of have to agree with that. Big up Daniela, sorry. Yeah, I agree. The injuries, suspensions are all very concerning. Sorry, I'm so behind in the chat. I don't know if Jim's covered any of this. I wonder how the Premier League will deal with Chelsea, Everton, Man City with their financial irregularities. Todd Bailey admits before the Chelsea takeover. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Please show the love to Kate and Jim by liking and subbing if you're yet to do so. Thank you so much. Jim, you and Skate are so adorable. Both of you are YouTube goals. So I want to see your opinions and respectful. Bless you, Ellie. We just do we are. That's it. Jim, where have all those rules been brought in? In my day, offside was clear daylight. VAR is killing the art. Celebrating. Agreed. That's all right. You can call me Skate. I've been called worse. Jim, your views are so like my dear dad. He was old school. Yeah, Jim's old school with everything. He won't even let me walk on the outside of him when we walk down the road. Very, very, very old school. Good afternoon, Tequila. It makes me happy. Hello, Tequila. Hope you're well, lovely. Kuva said you said 1 million rather than 100,000 on Bobby K's comment, Kate. Oh my God, that's going to be clipped and you'll be slaughtered for weeks. People love it. Anal? What does anal mean? Kuva, what are you doing to me? Yes, big up to Kate and Jimbo, my Prime Minister. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. Yeah, and smash the like and subscribe over on Mia's not just a girl who loves Spurs, that's me. Spurs Between the Lines. We did a dual stream yesterday. Sorry. We did a dual stream yesterday. Sorry. So yeah, make sure you've liked that. What was it called? It was called Today is to Debate. Yeah, Ian's talking about Darlington. Blah blah blah. I'm 61. 9th of July is my birthday. Jim is, hang on, he is 62 on the 12th of July. So very close in age. Well done, Jim. You're a star. Yeah, for trying to host. You did fine, mate. You're a star. I know. I don't like leaving him in the lurch like that, bless him, because he's only, oh my God, do you know what? Ellie, I've got my red knickers on today. I've actually got my red knickers on today, so they couldn't be in the car.
Who said I'm a star?
Bobby and potato stew. Why would that be in the car, Kate? I don't know. But
well, vibrator. That's what I said. If your vibrator was in the car, I'd start to think, oh my God, what's happening here?
Bobby calls me Katie Vibratey. What can I say? Not Bobby. Kuva calls me Katie Vibratey. I love that.
Poor old Bobby. He's getting it, and you ain't even said nothing.
Yeah, exactly. What have you been up to in the car? Nothing. I swear, nothing. Kaya, what is wrong with me? Kate, Dyer is a long way from Starbucks. Yes, he is. Top man Jimbo. Thanks for having me on earlier, Mia. Yeah, enjoyed that show. Jim and I have been running about all day, otherwise we probably would have come on, but you had a nice panel on there. It was good.
I said to Kate when you was talking to Kate, you got a very smooth voice. Very smooth.
No need to ask, he's a smooth operator. Smooth operator.
Well done.
Smooth operator. Yeah, don't forget to plug her Clowny fans page too. Magic Mia, the Dirty Clown, is in high demand. Shh, don't tell everyone. Put the links for Dare to Do the Powers That Be. I haven't got the link handy. I've got the link for Mia's channel though. Hang on. Yep, I've got the link to Mia's channel. So yeah, if you're not in subscribe to Mia's, go over there, subscribe, smash a like on her videos. It 100%. All helps. We're small channels, but we're sticking together to try and build each other up. So yeah, us girlies have got a new show. What's that?
Very balanced. She's very balanced. And that's why I like listening to Mia. She doesn't. Yeah. She's not on one side or the other. She's very balanced with her views.
Yeah.
I'm up. All right, you're balanced as well, you know, and you get people who are down. But people like you and Mia are very balanced with your opinions.
Jim is a long way from Minerals FC. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm not down with the kids. I don't understand what that means. But yeah, we've got a new show. Me, Mia, and Ellie every Tuesday at 8. There is to debate, and then this Friday is a premiere of another new show with me, Ellie, Jim, and Couva Bear called "It's All About a Banter," innit? Where it's a bit more of a light-hearted show.
And you were talking about vibrators in cars and stuff like that.
Yeah. Thanks, Jim. We'll take any compliment I can get. Please stop singing, Kate. I nearly unsubbed. Couva, you need to get your ears syringed because that was pitch perfect.
I get that all the time, Couva. When she sings indoors, I tell her, please stop. And she says, well, there's something wrong with your hearing.
Yeah, that's right. There's nothing wrong with my singing. I don't know how I haven't been snapped up. Kate, a new show, people. Katie Vibratey and her players and the players she rates. That could be good. Smash the like button, people, if you haven't already. Yeah, there's Mia's channel. Cheeky plugs. I'm a few away from 700. Big up. Go over to Mile High Hotspur as well. Leo's a great guy.
Who's the mods in here? I don't even know who the mods are in here.
Mia's a mod. Steve D's a mod. Ben's a mod.
Get them to post it. Get them to post it in the.
Yeah, Mia's already done it. Look, sub to Leo, absolute legend. And his vlogs.
My bloody chat don't move. That's why I've got to move it myself. What's all that about?
Yeah, I have to do that, you gonk.
Oh, yeah.
His match day vlogs are excellent. He lives in Denver. And so, yeah, go and smash a like and a subscribe on Leo's as well. Come on, we want to help everyone. Ben Kaufman at the Coffee Company. Go and smash a like and subscribe on there too. Us little ones have got to stick together. Wouldn't want to cause Mia to lose viewers. I really am very ugly. Don't be so ridiculous. Stop it. Tequila, stop it. How did the Mickey Hazard future show came about? Actually, me and Mickey and Jim and Mickey have been talking for a long time. Lovely man. Just speak to him regular, and I just happened to mention it. And yeah, next Wednesday there's no Wedded Bliss. We've got lunch with a legend. So at 1 o'clock, Mickey Hazard will be joining us live. So
one of my heroes.
Exactly. I told Mickey that, and he's what a wonderful human is all I can say. A wonderful human, absolute gentleman.
And what a player he was.
You could do one of two things. You can the best way to do it is there's an advert for the show on my community page. If you write underneath any questions you want us to ask, and we will. Obviously, if there's time and people are asking questions in chat, I'll try and get to them. But I want it to be more scheduled. Is that the word? Organised. So we cover everything we want to. Because I want to talk about his playing career, but I also want to get onto the Postecoglou era, what he makes of Ange, what he makes of the tactics against Chelsea, players that we need, players he's brought in. So, and obviously I can't keep him hostage forever. I don't know how long how much of his time he's prepared to give up. I said an hour or so. So yeah, if you've got a question that you really want to ask him, put it in my chat, put it on my community page, and I will try and get to it 100%.
He's got a video out as well with Bobby's boys. Big K and Little
K. Yeah.
Three Spurs boys, and I tell you what, anyone who's got 45 minutes an hour to spare, I go on there and look for it because it is absolutely fantastic. And his boys did themselves absolute proud the way they handled him and was talking to him. It's a fantastic watch. I've watched it about 6 times.
Jimmy's up. I'm technically retarded.
I was laughing at that when I saw it.
I just got back and I can see vibrators in cars. Sorry, Ben. Sorry, we stoop low. Mickey Hazard, do you think it's appropriate that Kate drives around with vibrators in her car? Please don't ask him that question. What a great laugh we all had last night. You know what I mean? Yeah, we did. We had a brilliant time. Thought the show was excellent. But yeah, I've also had, I think Paul Stewart is talking about doing a pre-record with me. He's not going to be able to come on live. He's just got so many commitments with work and holidays. I've got to say that as well. So I think I'm going to record some sort of interview with him next week, which will be coming up. Graham Roberts is also, again, so busy, but he has said that he is going to come on. David Howes, another one who I think is going to come on. So I'm trying to get as many as I can. I really, really, really would love to get Teddy on. I'm trying so hard. I've only had a couple of definite no's. Harry Redknapp was a definite no, and Aaron Lennon so far. So, I am me, and I'll just keep asking till they tell me to stop or get a restraining order. One of the two. Kate, did you rate Mauricio Taricco? No, I did not rate him. Did you, Jim?
I didn't really take any notice of him, you want to know the truth.
No, it wasn't very good, really.
No, I just said too involved with what was happening.
Yeah. It would be funny if he says, yes, it's fine, laugh out loud. Oh, don't. Do you know what? If anyone asks him that question, I'm going to put him in timeout. Just putting that out there.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't. They can ask
I'm joking. But I'm just worried I won't get through all the questions.
Well, the thing is, I think the thing is, this is what I think, right? You got to have some questions, right?
Yeah.
But most of the questions you want to come from the people in the chat. That's the idea of it, I think.
Yeah, I know, but I would rather have them ready to ask him than take them.
Okay.
But if because otherwise we won't get through them all. Whereas, but if you forget and I get a chance to ask him, then I will. What's going on? Please get Eric Dyer on your show. Oh my God, can you imagine the abuse? I can't cope. Mauricio Taricco has minerals. He's proper geared. Show with the kids and Mickey. Yeah, check out this show. It's a warm up there. Look, it could be a warm up to what you'll be getting when it comes on next week. It's a fantastic show.
And it's not what makes the show. It's nice to have Mickey Hazard there. I mean, I love Mickey Hazard. He was in my day. He's one of the reasons why that I fell in love with Spurs as much as I have done. I've always supported Spurs, but players like him, Garth Crooks, Hoddle, that era was what made me really get passionate about Spurs. But the thing that's great about this video is the boys, the way they are with him and the way he is with them.
Yeah, I agree.
Fantastic. There was chemistry there. It wasn't just like someone having an interview, if you see what I mean. It was nice and they had a laugh. It's just a great watch, fantastic watch. If you feel down, watch that. That'll bring you up. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's a great video. And he is just one of life's good guys. He's such a nice bloke. As I said before, he sent Jim a beautiful video message for his 60th birthday. Yeah. Just a great guy. I can't really say any more than that. I mean, I am so what's the word I'm trying to think of?
Humbled.
Yeah, that's exactly the word I'm trying to think of. Humbled that he's agreed to come on the show.
Well, you should be because he's a Spurs legend. He's not just some muppet that played for Spurs for a year and then they went off. He's a legend at Tottenham. He's so well forward at Tottenham, and he is a Spurs legend.
He certainly is.
His number's 525, right? He's been given that number for a reason.
Yeah.
He wasn't a passing through player. He's a legend.
Yeah. He is. And
I'm only speaking the truth.
Yeah, it was a fantastic show. And, Bobby's boys are adored by us all. Lovely, lovely boys, or young men as they are now. Raymond Vega, I saw him with the Free Spurs boys as well. Perhaps I should get him on. He's quite funny.
I love him as well.
He's brilliant.
He's a proper Spurs man. Loves Spurs.
Yeah,
you can see when he talks about him, very, very passionate.
Yeah. Thank you for the effort and streams, Kate and Jim. In the future, imagine Sonny on. I imagine everyone would love that. He has a lot of commitment, so it'd be incredibly difficult. Yeah, I think anyone that currently plays won't come on. Although I know Ange has done some fan channels on YouTube when he was in Australia, but I think the Premier League's slightly different animal. But it's ex-players at the minute I'm focusing on. So
you'll get players on, right, Kate? And I don't mean this horribly, right? Because I don't think Harry Redknapp's got a big ego, but you'll get players on, and you'll get people on that have not got massive egos, like that remember where they come from, and like Mickey Hazard, like this guy's not a mug. He's a big deal in the Spurs community. He's huge, The club love him. He does a lot of stuff for the club. You know, he's massive. He's not got a big ego. He's just a nice guy. He went out of his way to send me a nice birthday message. He didn't have to do that. He's just a lovely person. And they're the type of people that you'll get on. I know David Howes, right, is a really nice guy, because when I had my season ticket, when David Howes wasn't playing, he had a seat with his girlfriend a couple of down from me. So I used to speak to him then. So I know that he's a really nice guy. So I'd be surprised if he didn't come on.
Yeah, it's just tying them down. They've all got commitments, you know, obviously. They've all got jobs or commitments that they have to adhere to. It's just fitting in days, but
some of them got
we
big
see.
egos, Kate. Believe me.
Yeah, I don't understand. Dozel. Who's Dozel? Dozel? I don't know who that is. I don't know if I'm being thick. Yeah, I am going to contact Raver Vega. Hoddle Hazard Huddleston. I wouldn't have Hoddle on my channel. I'm sorry, everyone, but I don't like him. Hazard's obviously coming.
Player.
Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't want him. I would not want him on my channel, and he wouldn't come on anyway. Huddleston, I'd love. Martin Yo, quite difficult. He's got so many people, so you can't actually talk to him direct. Whereas Mickey, I just spoke to him, and he was like, yeah. Same with Graham Roberts. Same with David Howes. If you can talk to him direct, it's easier. Modric, Gaza, Ozzy. Yeah, these are all names that would charge a frigging fortune. Big up, but Daniel A.
I tell you what, they're not big ego people, though. That's for sure.
Get Sol Campbell on. Oh my God, no. He is not darkening my door. Lost some also, Ben. Bad night all round. Jason Dozzle, the new Hoddle. Who's that? I don't know who that even is. I don't remember him. At all. Yep, I agree, Leo. I would absolutely love to get Ledley on. I have contacted his people to ask, not heard back. I have also would love, one of the ones I'm trying so hard, which would be a personal absolute dream for me, is to get Sandro on. Oh my God, I love him. I just think what an absolute ledge. I love Sandro, the passion for the club. I don't remember Jason Dozzle, not a clue. Honestly, I don't know when it was, but don't remember him. Harry Kane, I'll just get him to say, yeah, obviously.
Do it again.
Yeah, obviously. No, Dan, we just...
Harry Kane, how many goals you scored this season?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, but how many goals have you scored?
I don't know. How many has he scored?
15.
Oh, he's got 15 goals this season. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about it. I think it's been really good for the team, yeah.
I thought he was here then. I thought he was doing the stream with me.
Daniel, we spent the first hour just slating VAR, got to be honest. And now we're talking about next week's show with Mickey Hazard. Paul Walsh, contacted Paul Walsh, not heard back. So here's another one I've been in touch with. Raw Fox or Richie? Oh, God. Do you know what? I'm not going to lie to you, Minerals. I'll take anyone over Richie.
Yeah, I think Raw Fox.
I did see Sandro and Bale. Oh, my God. And, oh, God, can you imagine getting Bale on? Oh, my God. Honestly, I'm going to just get back in touch with all of them. And I'm just going to keep on because, like I say, they're either going to say no, like Aaron Lennon's people come back, said no. Harry Redknapp said no. But I just want, if one out of every 20 says yes, I'll be over the moon. Yeah, I'm a bit 50-50 on Hoddle. Kate seems to go too far, not to seem biased towards us on commentaries. It winds me up. Agreed. Never says anything nice about Spurs. Can you interview Jamie O'Hara?
Sorry, the thing with Hoddle for me is what he done to Beckham.
Yeah.
He absolutely threw Beckham under the bus, which I thought was wrong. Because what Beckham done, right, is what Romero done a couple of days ago, right? And he had people putting things of him hanging from lampposts and burning stuff. And he was he was so abused. Where if Hoddle would have come out and stuck up for him, I bet you that would have been a quarter of what it was.
Yeah. Can you interview Jamie O'Hara? Do you know what? I speak to Jamie O'Hara on Twitter because I used to call the sports bar like literally every night. I used to be on there all the time, didn't I, Jim? And I got I've got good banter with Jamie and Jason, even though Jason drives me out the wall. But I don't know if he'd come on, Jamie. I think he's one of these. Sorry, Jamie, if I'm putting you in a bad light here. I think he'd come on for a fee, you know, and I'm not sure I could afford that fee. So, but we'll see. We'll see. And I'm not only that, but I don't want anyone that I think might get abused. And I'm not sure if he would, because a lot of people don't like Jamie O'Hara.
Oh,
So,
I like him. He's all right.
I like him very much. He's a nice guy. Yeah.
Anyone who Spurs through and through, I like.
You'd have to get 4 mortgages on your house and a golf course to get bail to your place. Yep, I kind of agree with that. What Hoddle did to Beckham was bang out of line. Agreed. Yeah. Jason Dozell, early Premiership years, attacking midfielder, winger, striker. Don't remember him. I wouldn't get Jason Cundy on, no.
Do you know what? I'm going to be honest, I don't remember that name either.
No. No news on Van der Ven yet. Yeah, I know. I know he lives near Bluewater. I saw him Bluewater just before he died. Not long before he died, was the ex-West Ham manager, that skinny geezer. I can't think of his name. Someone will tell me that the West Ham manager. But yeah, and Daniela Westbrook, I used to see Bluewater all the time. But Jamie's also always going on about how I'm just going to Bluewater. Jason Dozell may not be able to find the channel. He struggled to find any of his teammates when he was with us. Oh, dear. Big up, Coover. Robbie Keane would be good. Oh, my God, yeah. But again, he works in football. I think a lot of them that work... Glenn Roeder, that's it, Glenn Roeder. A lot of people that work in football, too busy. You can't remember Dozell because he was useless. I wouldn't watch a show with Jason Cundy.
The name kind of rings a bell, but it doesn't stand out to me.
I love Bluewater. I'm not going to lie. I miss going to Bluewater and Lakeside. I do miss them places.
Look at Mimran's knowing Arsenal fan.
I know.
Lad.
Well, I mean, I think we haven't really debated too much, but we've had a nice chilled afternoon. No, we talked about VAR a lot, which is always a good subject because it gets everybody's pulses racing. A lot of, I would say split opinions, but I don't think there are. I think everyone would abolish VAR given half a chance, certainly in the current state that it's in. Heard rumours that it might be worse than a grade 2 tear, could need surgery. Oh, poor old VDV.
Don't say that. God. So how long would he be out? How long would he be out with that?
It's got, what 5-6 months, I would think.
God.
To full recovery.
Yeah, we lose Bentancur for months and months. And now we're going to lose VDV.
Yeah, Ledders. I have contacted Ledders people. I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. I miss Bluewater too. I love Bluewater. Get ladders and modders and madders on. Get ladders and modders and madders. Yeah, I'd love. Yeah. Victoria Beckham still visits a shop. Visits a shop, my town to shop. They have to close the store when she goes there. They do that for me, Ben. I go, I'm just popping over. And they go, okay, we'll close the store for you, Kate. You come over when you're ready. I say, please make sure there's no paparazzi there to drive me mad, all that flashing in my eyes. I like Glenn Roeder better to think of him as ex-Newcastle than ex-West Ham. He was very friendly. Oh, it's only 3. Well, I say it's only 3 months. 3 months is massive.
Of course it is.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. Some people think Romero is.
What is this? What, not one item thrown at each other, no cussing, no rage. What kind of marriage is this? Unacceptable. Next week, you better have a boxing ring set up. Next week's Mickey Hazard, so there'll be no fighting. It'll be a nice stream with an absolute legend. But I've enjoyed today. Sometimes it's nice to just have a chill out afternoon with your mates, which you all are our mates, and just talk about things without any drama.
It's nice. I like personally that you've got a Darlington fan, a Chelsea fan, an Arsenal fan, and it's all nice. The banter's nice. It's nice to have a bit of banter, but it's all nice. There's no ill feelings or nothing like that between a lot of them. So
listen, I love having rivals in the chat. I like to have a different perspective. I like the banter. And it's all good. It's all good. Nothing but love and respect for anyone. As long as they're respectful.
There's not many channels that can say they've got a Darlington fan in it. I'll tell you that now.
He's Ian Barron. He supports everyone. He's brilliant. Is Mickey Hazard live on your show? Yes, he is, Daniel. 1 o'clock next Wednesday. What do you mean you're going to miss it? Cancel your plans. If you've got a question you want me to ask him, please write it on the community page under the advert for the show, and I will try my best to ask him and get an answer for you. Like I say, I want to have a structured show where I've got the questions ready rather than bombarding him with the chat. So it won't be too much chat interaction, but I promise I will put up all the comments and he'll see them. But yeah, he's coming on live next Wednesday. Honestly, I'm so excited. So excited. Cancel. Call in sick, Daniel. Call in sick. Opinions are opinions.
Definitely not.
If only the giant part applied to other tequila. Fireworks night is over then. I'm sure the media thought it was 4-1 Spurs, although Chelsea could have won 7-1. Well, you say Chelsea could have won 7-1. They had 8 shots on target. We had 5. So it could have been 8-5. You know, you've got to be realistic. All this talk of it could have been a cricket score is a load of crap. If you watch the game and the stats, it was actually 8 shots on target to 5. So considering we were down to 9 men, their dominance wasn't actually that great.
Yeah, it was only. I'm not going to lie. When we was down to 9 men, I was enjoying the game until it got to the 94th minute. Then I stopped enjoying it when it went to 3-1. All the time it was 2-1. I was just still enjoying it.
Coover's waving the white flag. Van der Ven out for 3 months is what ends our title challenge. Then we won't be able to play the way we want to. Let's see who he brings in January.
Coover, listen, mate, listen. Right, don't say that. Right, let's see how we get through to January. In January, we will see if we're still in a title challenge or not. And I know that I'm being very hopeful, right? But in January, they might have someone lined up that can step in. Let's just wait and see. Let's not throw the flag in yet. Well, I ain't throwing the flag in yet. I don't give a shit what people think. But I'm not throwing it in just yet.
Yeah, well, I will plug again Mia's channel. Like I say, we do a dual stream every Tuesday night. So make sure if you haven't already, go over there and subscribe to Mia. She's got brilliant content every day and very balanced. So also today at 3:30, it's Brewing Bollocks over on the Coffee Company. So make sure you head over there at 3:30 and join Ben and Bobby Kay and Coover for some absolute carnage.
An hour. I love that show.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got to have lunch at that. So we're all ready. Thank you, Ben, for posting the link for me. Post your own link as well for the Coffee Company for 3:30. Listen, it's been a great show. Like I say, nice chilled stream.
And 3 Spurs boys, if he's got it, he can post.
Yeah, 3 Spurs boys is where you'll find Cooves and Bobby Kay. Obviously, like I said, on Friday night at 8, we've got a brand new show. Me, Coover, Jim and Ellie, which is a bit more of a fun show. I know this show's been quite chill, but it's going to be probably some silly games. Yeah, I'm just trying to work some games out and stuff. It's going to just be more of a silly show because we like being silly. Yeah, agree with this, Ian. The Premiership's not won or lost in November. Yeah, let's not get too down about it. Agreed until we know the situation with Van der Ven.
Yeah. Have you got any plans for the Friday show? Because I just turn up and then I just follow everyone's lead.
I'm going to be honest, it's Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday. Jesus. And I haven't written one single thing down yet or made up one single thing to do.
I think maybe you should get in touch with
Cooves.
Coover, yeah.
Well, I have got one idea, but I've got to do some work and I need an intro and I've got to do a little video for something.
I've got one idea.
Have you?
Yeah.
We're going to say it on here.
Turn up and be there. That's my one idea.
Oh, you're so helpful. But yeah, Cooves has got some good ideas normally, so I might hijack Cooves. But I am on later tonight, 10 o'clock on Tottenham away with Mari and Alan from Time Added On. So if you're free, people, then do join us. I'm off tomorrow. I'm going to see my Greek friend. We're going to see our friend to have some lunch with him. We haven't seen him for a few weeks. So I won't be about... I don't know if I'm on tomorrow night. Something's telling me I'm on somewhere tomorrow night. I don't know if I am. I'm going to have a look, but I'm not on during the day. And then Friday lunchtime.
You're not on tomorrow night, Kate, because you've got William's got something going on tomorrow night.
Oh, Scouts. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Friday lunch. Friday
not in the Boy
lunchtime.
Scouts. He's
All
an
right,
explorer.
Explorers. Sorry.
It's different.
And Friday lunchtime, me and Ellie are back for our Premier League prediction show. So, and then Friday night, it's all about the banner. So, loads going on. Keep an eye on the community page. Don't forget, if you've got them questions for Mickey, get them in nice and early. Thanks everyone for coming in. It's been a great show as always. Any final thoughts before we go, Jim Bob?
No, just a lovely show, lovely chilled, nice people in the chat. No, Coover's put something up, I think.
Oh my God. I have an idea for a game. We put the name of a random fruit in private chat and viewers have to guess what it is based upon your facial expression.
What? Shh. I didn't hear that. I had dogs in my ears.
Coover puts a fruit in private chat and viewers have to guess what fruit it is based on my facial expressions.
Yeah,
What was your final thoughts, sorry, before we go?
just thanks to everyone for coming in. It's excellent. Really enjoyed it. Nice and chilled. Lovely people in chat. No dramas.
Yeah.
Just the way I like it.
And we'll see you all at 3:30 over at Ben's at the coffee company. So, subscribe to everyone that I've been talking about. And, have a good day, everyone. And Tottenham away tonight, 10 o'clock, and Ben's at 3:30 at the coffee company. Enjoy your day and come on, you Spurs.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
You're meant to say, come on, you Spurs. Yeah.
Come on, you Spurs.
Yeah. In Andrew we trust.